Boxing King Media were delighted to be joined by Jamie Conlan. Jamie, you're out in Nottingham supporting your brother. How excited are you for this fight?
Very excited, but taking it in our stride. The time has been long coming. He's done everything that's needed to be done in the amateurs and the pros, and it's just destiny now. This is meant to be.
Obviously, your brother's been there, done it all. You've obviously fought yourself. How important do you think the amateur experience is going to play a part in this particular fight?
It's pivotal to the learning and development of a fighter, being able to adapt within a sprint, which is amateur boxing on over 3 rounds, mentally as well as physically. It adds the strings to your bow when you come into the pro game, and no style he hasn't seen. You know, that's one thing that Lee Wood has never met someone like Michael. But Michael has met numerous fighters similar to Lee Wood's style, and is able to then recall on different tactics and different scenarios and different positions where he's been successful and unsuccessful. So it's very important.
You know, the general consensus online when I read about this particular fight, the fans are saying Conlan's either going to nick it on a close points decision or Lee's going to stop him late. Do you see it going that way?
No, I think it's a boxing match. I think Michael can outfight him. Lee's got the power, no doubt about it, but he can still be outfought, as shown previously. Non-punchers such as Jazza Dickens and Gavin McDonald have both rocked or stopped Lee Wood. There is flaws to Lee Wood's game. He has heavy-handed. He's improved on his punching power, punching through the target now with Ben Davison, not switching as much with Ben Davison. He's sitting down a wee bit more on his punches. Either way, you know, if he fights the old way, if he fights the exact same result. I think Michael can outbox him, he can outfight him, and I see it as a weighed points decision.
And how much is the battle of the trainers going to play a part in this fight? Obviously,
fuck all. Means fuck all.
Pretty blunt. And I won't speak to you about yourself. Obviously, you're heavily involved with MTK. You know, what can we expect to see from MTK? There's a lot of shows being announced worldwide at the moment. So, tell us what can we expect to see from MTK in the next few months?
Listen, they're constantly growing, constantly getting bigger. They're having a show a month here in the UK, but fighters are getting more and more promotional contracts outside of the MTK shows, which is what was set out for at the very start. The shows were only because there was so much quantity of fighters and they needed to get out. So the shows were small hall shows. They are small time promoter. Then getting the fighters onto the bigger platforms like Matchroom, like Top Rank, like Queensberry. So fighters are getting out more and more, and they're growing from strength to strength. They're the best management company in the world, and Liam Smith is going to be fighting. I think even in Eddie's whole announcements, near enough every show had an MTK fighter, which is a testament to the management company.
If there's one particular fight that you can tell the fans to keep an eye out for, an MTK fight, who would you say?
From an Irish point of view, I like Fergus Quinn and James McGivern. I like Mark Dickinson. I think he's a very, very good fighter and a really good prospect. But there's a lot. Lee Eaton was telling me about a kid, Nico Levers, to keep a look out for. I have not seen him, but I think he may be fighting on this card, so he's another one. But there's various ones coming through that have the ability to become big stars in the future.
I can't let you go without asking about Tyson Fury. Obviously, the MTK connection. There's rumours today, I've just read literally a couple of hours ago, that a potential fight with Fury and USYK in the Middle East, and White and Joshua stepping aside. Do you know anything about it?
I don't know. I'm not involved in that side of things, and it would make a lot of sense if you're asking me from a neutral point of view. Fury and USYK in the Middle East makes more sense than USYK and Joshua again. Joshua then running with White probably makes there's different scenarios. I think the heavyweight division is very exciting. It's great that there is so many different outcomes that can happen within certain fighters, and for me, Usyk and Fury should fight next, because I still want to see Fury and Joshua. I believe Usyk will beat Joshua again, but I don't believe he'll beat Fury. I think Fury will beat Usyk, Joshua will beat Dillian White, and then we'll have the fight that we all want to see at the end of this year with Nice.
Jamie, thanks so much for your time. All the best with the work you're doing at MTK.
Have a good day, mate. Cheers.